Hey guys, before we get into the video, I want to remind y'all the next leg of the Goodfellow World Tour is taking place in Australia and New Zealand. I'm going to Auckland, Wellington, Christchurch, Melbourne, Brisbane, Sydney, Adelaide, and Perth. So if you haven't gotten tickets yet, click the link in the description and I will see you in a couple months. Enjoy the video.
Folks, contrary to the thousands of comments I've seen about me, I am not gay. I am a straight white man, unfortunately, and I am married to a beautiful woman who I love, fortunately. I felt like I needed to come out and say that at the start of this video because today I'm going to be talking about gay people and being gay and having gay thoughts.
Gay thought or thought daughter?
But before we get into this video, I want to be very clear about my thoughts and feelings towards homosexuality. So here's my official stance on the LGBTQIA+ community. Dude, I'll even put my pinkies out, man. Rock and roll. If you're gay, bi, lesbian, pan, whatever, you do you. I have no problem with it. I've actually never understood why people cared about, like, two people who love each other, but it's just crazy to me that there's still people today in the year 2024 who have like a genuine problem with gay people, when homosexuality literally like dates back to like cave drawings in 11,000 BCE. And dude, if we're getting scientific with it, honestly, I think being gay predates life on Earth entirely. You know how I know? Rainbows. Those fuckers have been showing up ever since our atmosphere could support rainfall, okay? In all seriousness though, homosexuality, perfectly natural and normal. Dude, there's apparently over 1,500 species of animals that engage in same-sex behavior, like monkeys, antelopes, hyenas, whales, giraffes, and many more. Dude, I just found out like most bulls are bisexual. Bulls are bi. When there aren't like cows around, bulls will apparently just like pork each other. Well, beef each other, I guess. So why on earth would anybody care if there's two Homo sapiens that want to spend their lives together when literal bi-bulls exist? Well, it's because Bibles exist. And not strictly just in Christianity and Catholicism. I just use the Bible there as the punchline, but with many religions all over the world, homosexuality is considered a sacrilegious act. Every time I hear the word sacrilegious, I just think of a priest's balls. Anybody else? You know? That's a religious sack right there. I don't really have time today to get into these specifics and the history of the intersection of homosexuality and religion. Or, sorry, let me correct myself. I don't have the intelligence to talk about that, so I'm not going to, but I needed to bring up homophobia and religion, because today we are going to watch a TLC special titled, My Husband's Not Gay. Yeah, this 40-minute TV special follows the lives of 4 Mormon men who experience an intense attraction to men, but have decided to marry women instead so they can still be accepted in their church. I've never heard of this show before, but someone tagged me in a TikTok about it, and as soon as I read the synopsis, I knew I had to talk about it. So, without further ado, let's watch My Husband's Not Gay. The episode starts with an introduction to Jeff and Tanya, who have been together for 9 years, and they also have a son together. And this is when they hear the term that they use to describe their lifestyle.
I experience SSA, or same-sex attraction.
Not gay. SSA.
What will I notice first? A beautiful man walking down the street or a beautiful woman walking down the street? I'll notice the beautiful man 9 times out of 10.
Okay. Someone who is attracted to men, thinks about men, wants to be with men, but also wants to be in a hetero relationship.
Somebody that is attracted to the same sex, but wants to be in a heterosexual relationship.
Not gay, SSA.
Not gay. SSA.
That's the new no homo. Bro, SSA, but you got nice balls and a sick wiener. I want to kiss you. So now they start talking about how they belong to the Church of Latter-day Saints / LDS / Mormon, and they go into detail on why they adopted the SSA lifestyle.
We're Latter-day Saints or Mormon, and the only acceptable expression of sexuality and romantic feelings is within a marriage between a man and a woman.
Yeah, it's super sad. The fact that there's only one acceptable expression of love in a religion is pretty fucked up, to be honest. You're like, that's not really religion you want to be a part of, but, you know, what do I know? How's that one verse in the Bible go? Love thy neighbor unless they're fucking gay, I guess, right? Is that the exact lyric? Correct me if I'm wrong. Fuck, man. I feel bad for this guy. This sucks.
When Jeff told me about his same-sex attraction, it was definitely the worst time in our relationship. We got home to his place, and I thought, he's finally gonna say, I love you. And instead he said, I think you need to know that I'm attracted to men. And
okay.
I was crushed.
So yeah, Jeff told Tanya that he's attracted to men. And then he gave her a bunch of books to read about SSA. And then she finally came around to the idea that, you know, she could still be with him even though he is attracted to men.
I know lots of other of my friends that are in these same type of marriages, that are in good relationships, and none of us feel oppressed. We've chosen to be here.
Yeah, you go, girl. The ultimate ally, dude. I'm here, he's queer, and there's nothing I can do about it. All right, now we meet the next couple, Brett and Megan.
Growing up, I thought for a long time that I was gay. I thought that these feelings defined me.
Yeah, I mean, fair assumption, right? If you're thinking about a bunch of oiled up naked guys, as I am right now, because I'm talking about it, but, you know, if you're constantly thinking about that, right, that's a fair assumption. You'd be like, okay, yeah, I guess I'm gay. So I wonder why he ignored all those emotions.
I didn't ever expect to get married. I wanted to, but I didn't think I was gonna be able to get married and have children and live the life that I'm now living.
Everything he described, you can do as a gay man. You can get married, you can have kids. Well, I mean, right now you can. I don't know how long, based on the fact that a literal fucking goblin is the president-elect. Dude, he's probably gonna pass a bill that makes it so you can only marry him. And look, so far, both of these couples seem really happy, and their kids seem like they're, you know, taken care of really well. They're very happy as well. But I just can't help but feel bad, because you have one person who's suppressing, like, a huge part of, like, who they really are, and then the other person who's, like, struggling to deal with it and also, like, enabling it at the same time.
There have been periods in our marriage where I knew that the attraction wasn't there, but thankfully we've moved beyond that.
Yeah, we've actually moved on from being attracted to each other. He actually loves me so much that he can't stand to look at me. All right, now it's time to meet the final couple.
My name is Tara.
And my name is Curtis.
We've been married for 20 years.
What the hell?
And my name is Curtis.
You know, I don't come across too many Curtises or Curti in my life. So whenever I see another guy with my name, like, I automatically, I hate them. I don't like them. You know what I mean? Weird, right? Like, fucking get your own name, bro. Fucking literal fan behavior.
About 4 years ago, Curtis came to me one morning and told me that he had same-sex attraction.
Okay, no, I didn't. No, I did. She's lying, okay? Don't listen to her.
He explained to me at that time the difference between having these feelings and not wanting to act on them.
Okay, so they keep saying that, like, you're only really gay if you, like, act on these emotions that you're feeling.
Ultimately, when it comes to our faith and our belief, what matters is how we act.
And I don't agree with that at all. You don't have to act on your emotions to know that they're real and genuine, right? Like, I knew I was straight, like, before I, like, kissed a girl, right? You know what I mean? Just like any straight boy growing up, I knew I was straight the second I saw the pink Power Ranger, okay? That's a canon event. And this whole, like, SSA thing is, like, really frustrating, because it's like, doesn't everybody have a little bit of SSA sometimes, right? Right? You know, there's been a few times in my life where I've, like, seen a guy and been like, whoa, that's an attractive guy right there, right? Doesn't mean I want to fucking make out with him. If it happened, it wouldn't be the end of the world, but it's not like I want it to happen, right? You know what? I think actually the first time that I fully understood, like, how dudes could be gay is the first time I watched an episode of Smallville. 2004 Tom Welling? SSA alert, dude. Anyways, Curtis, not me, the other Curtis, he talks a little bit more about their marriage and their relationship with God.
Have I made mistakes in our marriage? I have. But with my belief in God, all things that I struggle with, if I turn to Him, can be for my good.
Turn to Him? I don't know if your wife is going to be chill with that, okay?
Come on in. It's Jeff and Tanya.
Good to see ya.
Glad you're here.
How's it going?
In Salt Lake.
They just start making out. Hey, what's up? Oh, fuck, that's funny. Okay, so the two couples are getting together for a Bible study, and Curtis invites his... It feels so weird to say out loud. And Curtis invites his friend Rob over as well. But Rob is not a member of the SSA community, so things get a little awkward.
There's a lot of SSA in Argentina. Did I tell you that?
No.
Yeah, that's a big problem down there, too.
What do you mean by SSA being a problem?
Well, the whole act is against the teachings of the gospel. In the Mormon faith, we do not practice homosexuality.
Why? Because you're already really good at it? Babu, got him. And okay, you're gonna tell me gay stuff doesn't happen on those mission trips? Okay, dude. Two guys traveling around the world together, spreading the gospel? Yeah, they're spreading more than the gospel, okay? They're spreading those cheeks as well. No matter how ugly you make those temple garments, I'm sure some gay stuff happens from time to time. And that's fine. Did you guys know that Mormons have special underwear? Well, now you do. And throughout this show, there's like split seconds where I can like see their logic. Don't get me wrong, it's definitely flawed, but I can see the steps that they're taking to sort of rationalize this. And as soon as my brain is like, hey, whatever, it's their life, they can do what they want, they say something that immediately brings me back to reality in an instant. Like this, for example.
I know that he has made the choice that is the most true to himself.
But literally a minute before that, Brett says this.
If it was accepted to be a homosexual in the church, would I be gay? Maybe 8 or 9 years ago, 10 years ago, the answer would be yes.
Dude, that is heartbreaking. Literally just said he would be living as a gay man if it was allowed in the church. God, if only Mormon was pronounced more men. All right, so this next part is when we meet the final member of the SSA squad. His name is Tom, and he's the only guy in this friend group who isn't married. And he sort of becomes the main character for the rest of this episode because he wants to find a partner and settle down, and the rest of this episode sort of revolves around that plot. He's a little more quiet and awkward than the other guys, but one thing he does love is basketball.
You ladies ready to play a little ball? You mind if we join?
We'll be shirts, you be skins.
Sounds good to me.
Awesome. I fucking love that, dude. All right, we're shirts, you guys be skins. All right, sure. Whoa, 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 whoa. Bottom hat. I like your style. But Tom is by far my favorite person in this entire episode. He's actually like really funny and likable. And he's got some really great lines throughout this episode.
I don't feel like I fit the mold of guys that are attracted to other men, other than my deep and abiding love for Broadway show tunes and the attraction to males. Those are the two things that are kind of gay about me.
See, that's super funny. You know what isn't super funny? People spying on your online activity. And that's why I'm so excited to talk to you guys about today's sponsor, ExpressVPN. If you've never heard of ExpressVPN, you better listen up. To put it simply, a VPN, or virtual private network, is a tunnel between your device and the internet, designed to keep your online activity private and secure. ExpressVPN has many uses, but the big three are online privacy, data security, and content unblocking. Let's learn about them real quick. Online privacy. Did you know your internet service provider can see and log, and in the US, sell record of, every single thing you do online? Well, they can, and they do. But ExpressVPN encrypts and reroutes 100% of your network traffic through secure servers, completely protecting your online privacy, which is very important. I don't want a bunch of strangers to know that I searched how to spell restaurant. That's none of their business. Data security. If you're connecting to an unencrypted Wi-Fi network at like a hotel or an airport or a coffee shop or even at home, you are literally fresh meat for hackers. They can easily steal your personal data if they're using the same Wi-Fi network. It's scary. But ExpressVPN wraps your traffic in an encrypted tunnel, making you a hacker's worst nightmare. I especially love this feature because I am always connecting to any Wi-Fi network I see if I'm at like an airport or a hotel. So having ExpressVPN really gives me that peace of mind when I'm, surfing the World Wide Web. Content unblocking. Depending on where you are in the world, many websites or apps can be completely blocked and restricted. But ExpressVPN allows you to change your online location, thus allowing you to unlock entirely new libraries of shows and movies available all over the world. I also love this feature so much because when I'm on tour, like out of the country, and I want to catch up on RuPaul's Drag Race on Crave, I could just switch my location to Canada and watch it like I'm right back home. And vice versa, when I'm at home in Canada and I want to watch an episode of Detroiters, I can't watch it on Canadian Netflix, so I switch to a US location and I'm watching The Funny Show. And now's the perfect time to get ExpressVPN. Right now, you can take advantage of ExpressVPN's Black Friday/Cyber Monday offer to get the absolute best VPN deal you'll find all year. Use my special link in the description to get 4 extra months with the 12-month plan or 6 extra months with the 24-month plan totally free. Again, go to expressvpn.com/CurtisTown to get an extra 4 or even 6 months of ExpressVPN for free. Okay, thank you so much to ExpressVPN for sponsoring this video. Back to me. Okay, back to the episode. This next part is when we learn how the SSA men rate the attractiveness level of dudes that they see. They either get a boom or doom.
The danger scale is a way to bring out some of the inner feelings and figure out, oh, okay, that is attractive to me and I didn't even realize it.
The danger scale goes from 0 to 4. A 1 on the danger scale is you notice, you look.
A 2 means you looked again.
A 3, you'd be tempted to turn around and look again and again.
A 4 pretty much means you're requiring restraint.
All right, that's wild. I hope they never see a 4 on the danger scale if they require restraint. I think like the only way to really restrain a gay urge that strong would be with like a straight jacket. And I assume they call it the danger scale because it's, you know, these are emotions that they're not allowed to act on. So again, that is super sad. It should not be a thing that you associate with danger and like negative emotions, right? It's positive. It's how you feel, like deep down, right? It's fucking sad. Honestly, dude, this whole show reminds me of this t-shirt I saw on Twitter a couple weeks ago. I'm not gay, but when I look at naked dudes, I get horny and jack off. That's the whole thing. But while the guys are checking out the other dudes on the basketball court, their wives show up, which makes Tom a little envious.
They're kind of in a place that I want to be. I want to meet a girl and like her and say, by the way, I'm attracted to guys.
Nice, man. Dream big for sure. All I want to do is just meet a girl and tell her that I'm not attracted to her, like at all. So once they're done playing basketball, the friend group tells Tom that they're gonna set him up on a blind date with one of their friends in a few days.
So we can set you up?
They're gonna host a dinner party for all of them and also invite their friend, who is a girl, by the way, to this dinner party to be Tom's date.
How about like a dinner party? We could have everybody over.
You're all going to be there for my blind date.
Oh, yeah.
But in this next scene, it follows the wives as they go on a hike together because they think it's important to spend some time away from their partners.
When you're married to an SSA guy, he tends to be your girlfriend and your husband, and so you isolate yourselves from your real girlfriend.
Whoa, yeah, I didn't even think of it like that. They fucking hit the lottery, dude. They have a husband and a gay best friend, all in the same person. Yeah, dude, that's gotta be wild. God, you are such an asshole. I'm the asshole? Oh my god, I can't do this right now, okay? I'm leaving. Fine, I don't care. Girl, you're not gonna believe this. What did I do this time? Okay, this next part is great because they're going on this hike talking about their SSA husbands, and this next line of dialogue, dude, it perfectly summarizes the entire episode.
It's really important for him to get his guy time.
He comes back even more interested in our relationship and committed to our relationship when he's had that time with his friends.
Yeah, dude, I no shit. You guys ever notice that your husband is like way happier after he hangs out with a bunch of other gay men? Yeah, I wonder why that is, Megan. Do you guys' husbands come back from basketball with a bunch of red welts on their neck and scratches on their back? They gotta stop playing so rough. So they make it to the top of the mountain and they actually bring up SSA. But one of the girls on this hike isn't familiar with SSA and things get a little heated.
What is SSA? So our husbands are actually attracted to men? Wow. So are they gay or not?
I get a little defensive when somebody calls my husband gay. Huh? Not that I think there's anything wrong with that, but I don't feel like my husband identifies with it, and I don't identify my husband as being gay either.
Gay to them is a lifestyle choice.
Okay, whoa. These people, they've got to be the most, like, supportive, homophobic people I've ever seen, dude. Just being like, I support my husband, and then they're also like, but being gay is a choice. Like, what the fuck? And it's, like, so funny they say that, because it's like, no, it's actually the opposite, dude. Marrying you was the actual choice. They chose to do. They went against their natural emotions to do that. Like, what's that one fucking TikTok sound?
Denial is a river in Egypt. Your husband is gay.
Okay, we're gonna skip forward in the episode a little bit. The guys go shopping to find some nice clothes for Tom's upcoming blind date, and this is when they run into two gay men.
Hey, you see that guy over there?
Yeah, not just SSA. They run into two openly gay men.
That's Jay.
We know him.
Yeah.
Well, that's Jay.
Yeah.
This is like my favorite scene in the whole episode, I think, because this guy in the beanie like finally made me feel sane.
You're attracted to men, but you're going on a date with the girl?
I experienced the feelings, but I've chosen to find a wife, get married, have kids.
Why?
I've just always wanted that, I think. Some of that comes from religion, for me, faith. For a long time, I felt cursed. Like, I felt like it was a curse. It was heavy, heavy for me. But not anymore. Like, in a lot of ways, I see it as a blessing.
Dude, I love how he's talking about his attraction to men like he's delivering the final monologue at the end of the first Spider-Man movie.
This is my gift. My curse. Who am I?
My name's Tom. I'm 34 years old.
And this next part, Tom says something really interesting that I actually didn't know.
And sometimes I feel like if someone says he's gay, it means that you're in relationships with men. And I'm not.
Sound logic there. I didn't know that. You have to actually be in a gay relationship to be gay. I didn't know that. So yeah, sorry, if you're a single gay guy out there, you're straight. Even if you had sex with a guy yesterday, okay? If you're not actively in a relationship with them, you're a straight guy. Sorry, that's facts.
I was certainly born with some homosexual attractions. But what we say is there's still a choice in our behavior.
This is the argument they keep bringing up, and it just does not make any fucking sense to me whatsoever. Of course, there's always a choice of what you do. If it goes against like who you are, then like what the fuck, what's the point? Dude, straight up, that's like if you had like size 15 feet and you just hated that about you. You're like, oh, I fucking hate my big fucking freaky ass feet. I just want to be like everybody else. And you just go your whole life like shoving your big fucking feet into like size 9s. That's the exact same thing, dude. It doesn't really do anything for you other than cause you like a bunch of pain and discomfort. But one of these dudes actually sums up my thoughts perfectly.
If you like guys, like guys.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying. Also, at the same time, dude, I've heard the craziest shit that Mormons do to get around the rules of the religion so they can still engage in intercourse, like before their marriage, so like they can still be Mormon without going to hell. And it's like, dude, it's insane. Creative, but insane. I'm not gonna explain it obviously in this video, but soaking? How do you even come up with that, dude? Mormons will jump through all those fucking crazy ass hoops just to do that, and then but oh, kissing a guy is bad? That's where the line is? Cool. Sorry, I digress. So Jeff and Tanya are getting ready for the dinner party. This is when Jeff drops a fucking bomb.
I think me and the guys are gonna go camping in a few weeks.
Camping?
What's that look?
Who's going?
A couple guys you don't know.
How well do you know these guys?
I don't know them very well, actually.
Dude, could you be more suspicious?
Hi, honey, do you mind if I go pitch a tent with some dudes? How well do you know these guys? Not that well. I just met them this morning on Grindr. I mean, wait, what's Grindr? It's an app for skateboarders. It's an app for skateboarders. Well, sounds pretty straight to me. Go ride that wood. Yes!
There was one time a couple of guys slept over at my house. And let's just say, things got a little out of control.
Yo, things got a little out of control. Dude, what happened? You can't leave us hanging like that, dude. Deliver that line like Maddie B, too.
I love this dance called the Nene, and so whenever we hit
things
it
got
gets
a little out of
pretty
control.
crazy.
All right, it's finally time for the dinner party / Tom's big date. This is when Brett and Megan tell everybody that they're expecting their second child.
Megan is pregnant.
No way!
Seeing Brett and Megan so happy really hits home for me, and it reminds me that this is what I want.
Okay, whoa, dude. Yo, Brett, I'd keep an eye on your boy over here, bro. You just found out that your wife was pregnant, and he's like, this is what I want?
This is what I want.
Who wants to friggin' impregnate your wife, bro? That's fucked.
This is what I want.
Okay, so Tom's date, Emily, shows up, and this is the moment of truth, because he was saying how nervous he was about whether or not he was going to be attracted to her or not.
I'm just not sure that I'll meet a woman that I feel attracted to enough that I can move forward and build a life with.
So let's see how Tom feels about Emily.
When Emily walked in the door, my first impression was, this is a cute girl. I thought she was attractive, and that's such a relief.
Nice, man. That's how you want to feel when you go on a date with someone. Yeah, it was nice to meet you. God, I'm just so relieved. I was positive that I was going to find you atrocious. You want to split the bill? All right, so Tom and Emily, they're getting along for the most part during their date. But everybody keeps making these like little jokes and comments that are making it really uncomfortable because Emily doesn't know anything about Tom's SSA.
You grew up with dogs?
Kind of, yeah.
What kind?
A wiener dog.
That's a very appropriate one.
That's the kind of dog you should get, Tom.
But despite all of that, Emily really seems to like Tom.
I'm having a great time.
So at the end of the night, Tom walks her out and basically comes out to her as an SSA man.
I'm attracted to men. I'm attracted to women, too.
Right.
I wouldn't be on a blind date with you if I wasn't.
Thanks for telling me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if he fully explained what SSA was to her, but Emily was okay with it and she was down to see him again.
What is it that you want the most?
To be married, have a wife, have kids, have a family. Just to live the way I think God wants me to live.
Bingo! There it is, man. Live the way I think God wants me to live. Not the way Tom wants to live. Really basing the way you live your entire life just to please a man in the sky? I don't know, dude.
Can I give you a hug?
Oh, please. Thank you.
Thank you.
I wish nothing but the best for them. At least they do have one thing in common. That's something.
I don't think the SSA will ever go away totally. I think I'll always have some level of attraction to men. But I'm okay with that.
And there you have it. That was My Husband's Not Gay. Overall, a very interesting glimpse into these people's lives. I had never heard of the SSA community before watching this, but after watching it, I just feel sad. I feel really sad after watching this. They said several times throughout the episode that this is what they want and that they're very happy. So obviously I'm not saying that these guys should like fucking like abandon their wives and children. It's just heartbreaking to hear the things they say so nonchalantly. And it's just sad that they feel the need to like push down these emotions in order to feel accepted into the church. I've watched a few videos online from Mormons who do identify as gay, but the current official stance of the LDS Church on LGBTQ plus people is you can have gay feelings, but you just can't act on these feelings. That is the official statement from the church. And if you do act on those feelings, then you can be excommunicated from the church and even your family. Really nice, guys. I guess it's a step up from the literal conversion therapy they used to do, but still, it's pretty mean. It's kind of messed up that a church that's supposed to be teaching you virtuous lesson is also able to excommunicate you from your loved ones for being who you truly are. And I think the whole like only acting on these feelings is bad argument is just silly, because what is acting on it really? Like picture this, what if you're a Mormon, you're standing on a packed subway car and you're facing another dude who's also standing on this subway car, and the train slams on the brakes super quick, jolting you forward, and you accidentally lock lips with this stranger. You just kissed a man. Would the church have a problem with that? And what if the train conductor slams on the brakes again and your hand slips down the stranger's pants? And then the subway malfunctions, so it's accelerating and reversing back and forth over and over and over again, so you're full on giving this stranger an old fashioned until completion. That happens sometimes, okay? And then what? Is the church gonna have a problem with that? Grow up. Grow the fuck up. Alright, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please press the like button, okay? Because believe it or not, one like equals one of these shirts I will put in my closet. Or, you know what? Not in the closet, because we should all be living openly and freely. Leave a comment, let me know what you think about this. I'm sure people will have a lot more intelligent and nuanced takes on it, so I'm excited to read them. Also, please subscribe right now and come see me in Australia, New Zealand in a few months, and also Europe and UK. All right, that's it. I would stick around, but unfortunately I have to go. There is a shirts and skins match I'm late for. See ya.